Well, everyone, it's time for me to make another video that I haven't made in a long time. And these are some things that you should never do to your iPhone, probably ever. Now, the very first thing is probably the worst thing you can do to your phone, and I would highly recommend never doing it at all. And if you plan on doing it, you should just not do it right now. And that very first thing is not even with the phone itself, kind of, but with the bottom charging port. So basically, with the charging port, as you know, people go in and you can clean it out. And I've been on Reddit a billion times, and what I've seen people do is what I've done also is get some type of prying tool and kind of gently cleaning out the charging port. But I saw this one thing where somebody actually recommended doing it with a paper clip or some metal object, I don't really remember. And I would highly recommend you, if you plan on ever cleaning out either a charging port or your headphone jack or any other port on your device, whether it's an iPad, an iPhone, or even a Samsung, another phone, whatever, never do it with a metal object. You're asking for a bunch of problems. I don't know if you can electrocute yourself, but when you do that, you're literally prying away all those little things within the charging port. And it might not break your phone the first time, but it can potentially break your phone eventually down the line. I would highly recommend using a toothpick or something that's, not super abrasive, something kind of like even like the ends of floss picks, like the sharp edge of those sometimes you can throw in there and kind of clean it out too. I've almost always used toothpicks, and those things have helped me out the most. So I would highly recommend using a toothpick of some sort. Do not use a metal, do not use a SIM card eject tool or anything like that to clean out any ports on your device. That can seriously harm your device, cause tons of problems, and if you just bought your phone or if you had it for a long time, you don't want to break it. So I would highly recommend you use a toothpick of some sort. Now, the next thing I would recommend not doing is within your settings, some people have done this, is they go into their settings, they go into their battery section, which is right here, and they actually go into their battery health and they keep optimize and they turn off optimized battery charging. Now, as you can see on my iPhone 10, on the very top, there's a section called maximum capacity. And what this shows is basically how much your battery health is used on your device. Now, on this specific phone, this is not my main device. I literally charge it, I kill it every day. I use it, I batter it up. Like this thing's battery is, over time, is not really in the best quality because I don't use it. I just use it to review things and make these type of videos. But if you're using your iPhone as a main device, I would highly recommend keeping this on. A lot of people I've seen, they have this off. I checked my phone, I had it off too, and I don't even know why. So go into your settings, turn this on, and I would recommend not turning it off. And what this does is, as you can see that 88%, I've actually been on 88% for a long time. It's been like this probably for like 4, 5, 6 months. But before that, I was like at 90%. And I turned this on in iOS 13, something came out and it added this. And I would highly recommend keeping this on. And never, go ahead and turn it off. Basically, what this does is that it charges your device up to 80% super fast. And then it trickle charges your device up to 100%. And this enables it so your device won't like randomly go and have the battery degrade on you. That's happened a lot of times. If it were to fast charge all that 100%, that can go and, kind of drain the battery down a little bit faster in terms of the battery capacity. So you can turn this on, you can turn it off, it's up to you, it's a free country. I would totally recommend keeping this on though. Do not turn it off if you want to preserve as much battery health as possible. Now the last thing I want to hit on is something that I've seen, a lot of people do as well, and it's kind of funny. What you can actually do is, as if you don't know, most of the people, if they're running out of storage on their phone, they usually just go and delete all their photos or even use Google Photos or something, and they go and delete their apps. So they'll go over here, they'll click remove app, and they'll just delete it from your home screen. But what that usually does is that all your app data is pretty much gone, and you have to re-download the app. And sometimes they may have some things where you can, get that, data back. But on like Snake versus Blocks or Temple Run, that's not going to save my storage. So what you can do is you can go into your settings, and if you know the app that you want to delete, you want to go ahead and make your way over to General. You want to go over to iPhone storage, which is right here, and you'll see a bunch of different apps right here. So if I go ahead and scroll down, let's just say we want to find one that doesn't really take up too much storage. Let's say I wanted to delete Agario. I'll go ahead and click Agario up here, and right there it shows you Offload App. And what this does is, and you can read it right here, it pretty much just puts your app into the storage. You can't use it on your device, but it'll put it up into the cloud, and you can go ahead and re-download it whenever you want to. So you can click here, click Offload App. It'll clear the storage on your phone, so that 50 megabytes I'll have back on my device, and I can go ahead and reinstall the app, and it'll still have my data on this device, which is really important. And as you can see, I don't know if it'll still be on my main page. As you can see, there's one less app, I think. Okay, no, so it's right there. And as you can see, it has that cloud next to it. So if I want to reinstall it, all you have to do is just tap on it like that, and then it reinstalls just like regular app, but all my data is still there. So instead of, deleting the app entirely, you can just put it up on the server and re-download it later. And you can still save your storage and still, maintain all your data until you clear out the apps and, you can re-download it. So those are a couple things I would recommend never doing on your device and ways to circumvent that and fix it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. More important than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.